everybody. Lumus here from Failing at Gaming. We're back to Demon Souls. Last time we vanquished the Archdemon of Fire and conquered the Dwarf Fortress. Which means that we can get past the colorless fog that requires an Archdemon soul. I'm not sure we're supposed to be doing that. I think we're probably better off, Hey Alex, how are you doing? Get good? I'll try. You having a good day, dude? Suppose you're at work right now? Wait, where am I? That is what work does to one. So yeah, not sure we're supposed to be going this way now. I think we'd probably be better off collecting the other Archdemon soul before we advance beyond here, but it's cool and new, how can we not? Ah! Do you mind, sir? Guys, Miki has gone mad with power. There is somebody over in this corner. More phalanx soldiers that pretty much do nothing at this point. This is laughable. Why are they trying? Oh, the just chatting section? Yeah, I stay away from there. It's an uncomfortable place to hang around. Like, they need a separate just chatting section for people who are properly dressed. Is this the right way, or have I got spun round? I loaded up my game and I was saving this way. How much do we trust my past self to not have been an idiot? Okay, I'm fairly sure this is where we saw the golden guy. We're at the wrong archstone. Okay. I can't comment on that. I've not particularly noticed. Yeah, this is completely and obviously the wrong place. This is where we fought the phalanx. No wonder there's phalanx people everywhere. The archstone we need is outside. Past me is apparently an idiot. I like the jewels he's got set into his armor. Also, I almost forgot that Bucky is an anime character now. Can we go to the right archstone this time? Hey Miki, you changed your name. You had a number before, and now you had a letter. Is that a promotion? How are you doing today anyway, Miki? How's your day going? Oh, it's this guy, the slaver. Well, that was weird. Birthday list now. I didn't realize that was your birthday. I'm alright. I thought I'd be more tired than I am, considering I woke up super early this morning. Well, I had to talk to my boss about the meeting this week, so, you know. Adrenaline rush, I guess. The incredible fear. Also, I made myself, No, so normally when I'm tired, I make myself a mixture of coffee and hot chocolate. I don't like the way that carriage is shaking over there. Either way, interrupting with something, or a pack of wolves is about to leap out. Yeah, so normally to avoid having too much caffeine, I have like a spoonful of coffee and a couple of spoonfuls of hot chocolate in my mug. But it had been suggested to me that I try cocoa powder instead of hot chocolate because it's similar and healthier. What nobody warned me is that cocoa powder is a lot stronger than hot chocolate, and also a lot more bitter. So I made myself some bizarre, overpowered concoction, and now I'm wired as all heck. I can see through time. So yeah, next time a lot less powder, a lot more milk. You gonna break out and kill me anytime soon? Should I attack them while they're in there? Oh, you can't hit them while they're in there. Normally I would be all about not attacking caged up dogs, but they are demons, not dogs, so that's how this works in this game. For all I know, they're fully sapient creatures, which makes killing them way better. And not in any way more horrific. Okay, so I assume we're supposed to go up there, and the dogs probably burst out and charge after us, but looks like there's a little alleyway here. Fair enough, Alex. Oh. Welcome back, Miki. But yeah, sorry to hear that you're feeling tired. Hope you feel better soon. Go drink coffee and cocoa powder. It worked for me. I can see the future now. I may never sleep again. Everybody's tired. In this modern age, we have every luxury but sleep. Someone needs to fix that already. When are they going to invent some cool new sleep technology? At what point are the dogs going to break out and come charging at me? It's gonna... Oh. It was a decoy. While I was watching the dogs, they dropped fireballs on me. I hear footsteps. I'm not sure where from. But yeah, I generally stay away from the just chatting section because it creeps me the heck out. But I sometimes kind of wonder what actually goes on in there. Like, what do they talk about? Like, I've occasionally glanced into one and there seems to be lots of awkward pauses. And the person just staring at the camera, waiting for chat to give them a line. Also, the descriptions often seem to talk about them playing games, and they talk about how they're going to play games soon, but I don't think they ever actually play games. I think that is just a ruse. Okay, so we've got a slaver boss with a spear. And 3 guys with swords, so I can't really see to make out what their deal is. Isn't it just? At work I can't stay awake, and at home I can't get to sleep. It's almost as if boredom has a powerful influence over tiredness. Can I just lure out one of them? Oh, no, he's just jogging off again. Okay, he's gonna close the gate and then the dogs come. Oh, that guy wasn't fast enough. Rip him. No? Still no dogs? Okay, that guy is far too together to be a basic possessed dude. He must be a higher level demon in a regular looking body. I could go for that. And go be pirates. I've got experience as a captain. Go check out our YouTube account. I streamed Sid Meier's Pirates for a while. It went super well. I hardly got captured or sunk at all. Okay, I guess we're fighting possessed soldiers now? Yeah, I've got a red bandana that's perfect for being a pirate captain. A pirate sets his own sleep schedule, even though we need to be up in the daytime to navigate. Be the cleaner. Swab the deck. I thought you'd be the ship's doctor, but I suppose you want to get away from your responsibilities. Being the ship's cleaner is probably a more relaxing job. Just stroll around with a mop all day, get plenty of sunshine. Time to get some too. Some coffee too? Yeah, that's fair. You can have more than one job. You probably won't need to doctor all the time. You can clean the ship when you're not doctoring. That's fine. We're pirates now, we can do what we want. Do you think those ravens are alive? They look pretty alive. So we've got the stairways here that we're obviously supposed to go down, or we can drop down here and get into trouble. I mean, I think we know what we're gonna do. Ah! The table broke my fall. It's fine, I'm okay. Yeah, only when we forget to be healthy. You can hand out oranges to people while you're cleaning. Alright, see you in a minute. Are you alright there, sir? I can lock onto you, so I assume you're an enemy. Oh, is this where the other stairs went? It is, okay. So we know where we are now. Well, that's good. So yeah, forgetting to eat your oranges is banned. Is there a dead end? Okay, there's a ladder that way. Interesting. Don't know which way is the way we're meant to be going. But in either case, I think the ladder leads to that item, actually. Ow! Okay, in either case, I'd like to get rid of all these crossbow jerks before we move on. Also, this life drain sword drains so little health, I can't even tell amongst the normal regeneration. Ah! Hey Alex, did you sense me needing to get good? I should have just eaten grass there instead of trying to cast my healing spell. How are we gonna name the ship? That's a good question. We've got late moon grass. This grass is all out of order. Failing at sailing. I was gonna suggest failboat. Oh, so hi Phoenix, how you doing? You're back home now, I take it, since you're on your own account. It's been a while since I've caught you, actually. Did you have a good trip home? Failing at sailing works. Waking up at 13:30 is the life. It's not bad. I could go for that sometimes. And by sometimes I mean all the times. In the pirate game, we started out on the failboat, but we ended up on the fast ship. The failing at streaming ship. You have to 3 AM to update your resume is less the life. Yeah. Staying in bed until 1:30 is more the life when you had a fun reason for being up late. The crew name should be Failing at Sailing. We're the Failing at Sailing pirates on board the fast ship. Oh, there's a thing. Come back here, thing. Come on, hit the thing! Oh my gosh, he's gonna get away! There we go. Tell you, those things are impossible to hit in this game. Yeah, you're between jobs now, aren't you, Phoenix? I remember you were when we did the race, so I assume you're stick forward R2. That's just my regular R2. There isn't a jumping attack in this game. There's a kick, but there's no jumping attack. The roll's decent though. I mean, it's just the R2 again, but it's slightly faster. Yeah, some of the hitboxes are a little wonky in this game. If I could have this game with Dark Souls 1 combat and Dark Souls 2 jumping, this would be the perfect game. Okay, so last time, yeah, so I think we want to try and get up that ladder. Wait, time to get the rope? What are we roping? Ah! Who did that? Oh, okay, there's a guy up there. I have to work for 3 hours. I feel like you do different hours every day, Alex. I can't keep track of your schedule. Guys, could you stop? I just want to get this item. Some new moon grass, wonderful. I don't really need that. Am I out of their line of sight? Switch to the late moon grass. I'm starting to feel like the crescent moon grass just doesn't heal enough to be useful. Like, it doesn't heal a relevant amount for combat. And out of combat, I've got much better ways to heal. Is my MP even going up? Have I not got my MP ring on? I don't. No wonder I'm having trouble. What did you drop? Don't fall into the water, please. Oh. Well, the good news is I got my soul. Bad news is I got one more enemy than I'd like. Although he seems to have gone back to his... Okay, never mind. That's it. Jump in front of the guy with the shield. That's sound strategy in an enclosed space. A secret throwing dagger. I'm curious how that's different from a regular throwing dagger, other than it looking a little bit like a Christmas tree. Thrown horizontally to attack. Unbelievably horrible looking weapon. A unique short katana? I am baffled by in what sense that is a katana. Like a weird shuriken I can kind of see. Thrown horizontally. Oh, I think I get it. You throw it like a frisbee style? And the different blades cause it to spin and go further in the air? That's why you throw it horizontally. The other ones you can aim up or down, but this one goes straight ahead. Okay. I think I get it. I'm not sure how practical it is, but I get it. Alright. It's like a lot of crossbow guys ahead. Okay, who's behind me? I heard somebody drop. Nice flip. Oh, still alive. Looks like maybe some sort of arena up ahead. See guys in open space. Yeah. Like, I couldn't even see any red in his health bar. I thought he was straight up dead there, but nope, he kept on fighting. Okay. Alright. Glowing red eyes guy there. Fog up the stairs. You wanna come down here, glowing red eyes guy? There we go. I forgot at the start of this session that our character is that our girl is an anime character now. You guys want to stop? I'm trying to scout here. Okay, we've got some wooden balconies. Got a fog gate, and we've got a door to the right. I guess we go through the door to the right first. Feels weird actually using a shield in this game. Can we lock onto the guy stood right behind? Oh, we can't because he's dead. I was getting really frustrated that I couldn't lock onto that guy who was ready to ambush us, but apparently I murdered him with my backswing. Oof! Can't even get mad about that. That was an excellent shot. Where is this taking me then? I thought this would lead to the crossbow guy, but actually he might be behind the fog gate because I think the boss man slave keeper is over there. Patches, what did I do to deserve this?
Ah, we meet again. Fancy that. Hope you find something that suits you. The king, he's gone mad like the rest of them.
Is this isn't Patches, is it? He just looks like him. He just does the Patches squat and
it is the end of great Boletaria,
talks a lot like Patches.
But hell, at least the demons don't.
Anything fun in stock? Tempted to buy a load of half moon grass. Yeah, I've met him a few times. Just when I came up the stairs I thought it was Patches again, from the way he was sitting and also the way he looks. I thought he'd wandered out here, but no, it's apparently a different guy. Also, hi, Vizzy. How are you doing today? This crescent moongrass does nothing for us right now. Maybe we should have some half moongrass for healing. Like I feel like we're wasting the late moon stuff.
Thanks for that.
By using it now. I'm doing good, thanks. I had some somewhat too strong coffee and I'm a little bit wired, but otherwise doing good. Trying to figure out what I'm doing here. I don't think I'm really supposed to be here yet. Okay, there's just an item up this way. Quite a good one though by the looks of it. Apparently that's a great sword. I've only had good swords up until now. Okay, I guess we're going through the fog gate if we're heading around there. Honestly, wow, 2,000 souls from a regular guy. Honestly, I'm a little surprised that I've made it this far. Like, this is beyond the colorless gate where you can, that you have to defeat the archdemon to get to. I kind of assumed that beyond here I'd instantly die and have to say, okay, we'll go back and do the other archdemons before we come back here. But no, so far it's been okay. Things seem to do a lot more damage, but it's not been that bad. This is a little awkward. How many crossbowmen are there out there? Okay, one of them's got an axe, which is a relief. I feel like I'm going to be a pincushion the moment I step out there. Maybe if I could lure some of them over here. Looks like the slaver demon is prancing towards me. Ah! Oh man, he did the thing that all the slaver demons do, and I don't know why I didn't expect him to do it. Other than because he's got an axe, whereas the others didn't. Oh, did you like that? Here, have another one. I've got spares if you'd like some more. Iron Ring of Keys. So hey, Miki. Welcome back. Oh, is it Iron... Oh, does the Iron Ring of Keys go to, where would this be? They all look the same. I wonder if this goes to the Prison of Hope. There was a cell we couldn't get into with a guy in it. And he said that the key was in the possession of a nasty fat man. Maybe it was this guy. Because I couldn't find the keys anywhere in the prison. Right, let's dance out, take a look. There was a shot coming from the left, I'm sure, but now I don't see the guy. Yeah, seemed pretty stocky. And he's dressed like those slavers from the dwarf place, which is about as nasty as you can get, in my opinion. Hi, Lumen Vita, how are you doing? We'll have to make our way back over there, I guess. It looks a lot like the prison keys, so that would make sense. Do these go different ways, then? I'm gonna get turned to a pincushion when I go out there. Ah! Swap weapon! Two-hand it, please. Oh cripes, I'm gonna look more like Sonic the Hedgehog than the Sonic the Hedgehog from the film. Hey look, there's tons of stuff down there. Ooh. back here. Is there more? There you go. Know when this showed up. Alright, it shouldn't take us long to get back to where we were, now that the path's clear. Wasn't expecting the key to be in a different area, to be honest. I assumed it'd be one of the jailers, but... Well, I don't know how far apart these things are, but they are all in the same country. How are you here? You're supposed to be dead. Please don't kill me. I honestly don't think it would make second place, Miki. Sounds like a game for casuals. Yeah, like Dark Souls 3. And Dark Souls 2 and 3. Too casual for my taste. All that regenerating health. But yeah, regenerating health is... regen is a lot better in this game than it is in all the other Souls games. You get so much regen. Admittedly, I'm wearing multiple sources of regen right now. But still, it's very powerful in this game. What? Excuse me? Okay, there we go. I think I bumped the cable. Here another cross. How many crossbowmen are there in this area? It's almost like this place is some sort of fortress and has a realistic number of guards for such an important location. Yeah, I really love this shield. It looks awesome too. And just the fact that you can throw it on your back. A spare shield slot is even less viable than a ring shot, I would say. And I'm wearing a ring that regenerates HP and a ring that regenerates MP. So I've got everything right now. Making you want to dig out your PS3. Say, I've not beaten this yet, but unless this goes downhill a lot towards the end, I think this is my new favourite Soulsborne. Okay, the boss slaver ran through that gate. I don't think that the guy we killed here was the boss slaver. It was just another one who looked like him. Makes a little bit of sense. I'd have expected a little bit more fanfare from taking down that guy. Given that he's had more cutscenes than most bosses by this point. Just square rooftops. Not a fancy part of town, but oh well. A lot of stairs on the top of them. I guess people around here like to sit on their roofs. Can we lock onto the guy who's coming towards us? Like, I don't know what this place is like normally, but maybe it's quite warm and dry. It's probably all part of the castle, to be fair. It's inside the walls. Castle buildings are just all square and blocky. In case the enemy takes half the castle and you just have to move your troops back and defend somewhere else, I guess. Makes sense. Do you wanna... yeah, come on, kick that down. Oh! Well, saw it coming, tried to dodge, still got hit by it. I was about to say props to that soldier for capitalizing on that so quickly. But then he walked into fire and died in his own ambush, so... I'm gonna have to retract some of the points for that. Like, brilliant starting play, didn't quite follow through. I think I'm gonna have to get more vitality. Like, I switched to this really light gear so that I could use this giant weapon. And now I'm kind of in love with the anime girl look. Running around in regular clothes with a giant sword on the battlefield. Also purple hair. So I kind of want to keep this look. But it's not very durable armor, which is making me super squishy. So yeah, I think some more vitality would help. Oh. I don't know. Sometimes they die in one hit, sometimes they don't. I don't know. There's like some sort of random factor, almost as though combat is not a place for precision and reliability and verifiable stats.
You will know the tragic extent of my failings.
Hey, thank you for the follow, Applebee Patios. Really appreciate that support. Also, that is an amazing name. I think we're all jealous of that name right now. Does somebody want to notice me so I can fight you in this tiny corridor? Come on, notice me, senpai. I feel like there's gotta be a story behind that name, but I almost don't want to know. Maybe the mystery of it is too good. Did I notice this before? Oh, this leads to the ladder, yeah. I shall spend the rest of my days in delicious wonder. But what does it mean for something to be an Applebee? And why are they on a patio? Sherlock Holmes' greatest mystery. I'm stuck on this table. It's a good thing I've got this giant sword when I get stuck on furniture. Those guys really don't like letting the shield guy go in front. So it's quite bold of them, I have to say. Do you want to come down here, dude? Are you, like, stuck now? Yeah, I've played most of them, actually. I finished 1 legitimately. I've played through 2 and 3, but I did the whole thing co-op with a friend. So I wouldn't count that as like a legitimately beating them, because that's obviously not how you're supposed to play the game. But I know my way around them. I've also played Bloodborne, but I've not finished that one yet. I started it a while back, and then I don't know, I've just never finished it. I feel like that one I feel like in Bloodborne you hit a wall more with your levels than in any... Don't jump over there! I didn't tell her to jump over there. Yeah, Bloodborne I hit a point where I felt like I just wasn't a high enough level and needed to grind. Which is, something I've not encountered in other Souls games. The feeling that my character just wasn't strong enough. You can't co-op as legit? I mean, summoning a guy for the boss or picking up the odd summon sign, absolutely, but... Like, they set up the games to design you to be, like, wandering into people as you travel, you know? They're heading for the, random stranger being part of the experience, right? I think they talked about that. I don't know, it just doesn't feel right to play through these games, like, with a friend, on your headset, having them summoned permanently, or you're summoned by them permanently. Felt like cheating, but if you guys say it's legit, I'll not argue with you. In that case, I've beaten all 3 Dark Souls games. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun playing it like that. Some good time spent with my friends, but I don't know if I can call it a legit win. Could probably leave that guy alone. I don't think he's guarding anything useful. Hey, Burzum, I am outside. Look. It's not that beautiful a day. I mean, it's alright. It's a little grey out. Foggy as it has been lately. Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying I played it wrong. If you're having fun, then you're playing it right. I'm just saying I'd feel uncomfortable going up to somebody who beat the game not co-op and saying, yeah, I beat the same game, I'm as good as you. Yeah, how you doing, Buzz? You having a good day? Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I spend a lot of time playing old games doing weird challenge runs that they never intended. So I'm all about the playing the game wrong lifestyle. Guess I probably want to go that way. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Dealt with an awkward phone call this morning, so it was a little stressful, but it's done now, is the thing. It's one more thing off of my mind. So now I'm doing pretty good. Sitting in the garden watching the cats, nice. Oh, did you come here from Alex's stream? So you're the legendary master who taught him how to play, huh? Can I climb up there, please? No? Gotta jump off the stairs, huh? It's weird. You can vault over all these walls, quite often by accident, but you can't climb up there. There's even a little step. At least the dwarf wizard didn't respawn. That guy... Oh, hold on. Where did you come from? That guy just jumped off a cliff rather than deal with me. He made the right choice. Well, I mean, Alex is always in here, giving me powerful advice like, get good and don't die. Like, he's teaching me how to play, so if you taught him, you must be even better. You're the legendary master, Berza? I mean, sure you are a legendary master, but you're not like the legendary person who trained Alex, I mean. I've only heard rumors and scraps of legend about the Ancient One that taught him how to play. Giant sword strats, no need to play the game anymore. Yeah, I'm enjoying it. Did you come first in that race? I couldn't remember whether you came first or second. I remember who came third. Real handsome guy. The Ancient One was Miki, okay. First by 15 minutes, okay. Remembered wrong, I guess. Yeah, congrats on your win then. There's my greatest opponent yet. An invisible guy here wearing a wicker hat and carrying a length of wood. He can't wait to test his skills against me. Can we, I'm trying to put the hat on. It's not really working. There we go. Somebody screenshot this for me. Now I'm a true samurai. In that I have no samurai-like traits, but am wearing a straw hat. Yeah, I'm having fun with this giant sword. It does ludicrous damage. And makes me look like an anime character. The life drain on it is not amazing. Hold on. Like, it's supposed to do life drain on each hit, but I'm not even noticing the life drain amongst my normal regeneration. I think it has life drain. Steals a small amount of HP from its target when attacking. Rare example of a weak buff in Demon Souls. Yeah, maybe if I wasn't using regeneration gear to be more noticeable, but it doesn't seem to do a lot as is. Manita Mildred. Manita Mildred has no fashion. I'm way better than her. I've got a bigger sword and a better outfit. Also purple hair. Just want to keep emphasizing this. Like, maybe the life drain on it would be amazing if this was a dagger that was doing massive combos. But when it's, like, one devastating hit every 15 minutes, it's not that brutal. Life drain-wise. Heals 1% of max health. Oh, it's a percentage base? That could be good, then. I guess I'm not noticing the healing because my max health is actually quite small. I've not put a lot into vitality. I'm very squishy. Wait, it scales with dex? So it does. Oh wow, those are some ridiculous scalings. I figured this would be pure strength, but yeah. I did remember it scales with faith, which is good for me. I didn't realize it scaled with dex that well. Don't meet the endurance requirement? I mean, it's crazy heavy, so kind of. I can't wear any armor with it. I don't meet the strength requirement. I can't one-hand it. Did you misunderstand the symbols? I mean, they're pretty clearly laid out. The little triangle, little three-pointed swirl thing, that means strength. You can tell because it looks a little bit like a Sharingan, the most powerful of all techniques. Yeah, it does do it does faith damage, which is magic damage. Strength, dex, and faith. Yeah, so I need to up all of those, I guess. Right now, I'm concentrating on upping strength, so I can one-hand it. But eventually, I'll have to go back to doing dex, I guess. Split weapons. I don't know if split weapons are as bad in this game as they are in the other one, in the Dark Souls ones. What I'm noticing is that almost every weapon in this game seems to be split. So many weapons do either fire damage or magic damage. Also, the damage types baffle me. It's got to be a translation issue. Oh. Excuse me, sir. That's... No. Eat some grass, don't eat a stone. That's not actually good for you. Okay, what was I saying? Nope, it's completely gone. Oh yeah. You use faith to cast magic, and you use magic to cast fire in this game. It's got to be a translation issue. It's a really weird way for that to be laid out. Well, there it is. Back to work. Okay, see you in a bit, Miki. Thanks for being here. Quality builds work well, and archery is really OP. Okay. I'm just gonna explore what seems fun, but I guess since we stumbled into a quality weapon, that's good to know. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, da 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 da. Forgot that the R1 on the roll is really short ranged. It's like area of effect, it explodes and everything, but I really should have done the R2 there for the reach. Oh well, we're learning. Yeah, I do have a pretty decent bow, but there's some faffing about involved in using it in the field. Hey look, this is what they copied the Undead Parish off of, or the Undead Settlement in Dark Souls. Once again, nothing original in that game. Outrageous. Okay, let's have a little scout round. Oh. One more hit than I needed there. I'm sure there's a guy behind me in the corner. No? That's where I'd have been standing if I was a guy. So does this circle round the defenses? Oh, there's the dude. The dude who laughed at me a whole lot. I'm going to enjoy this. Oh. Really thought that would stagger him. Wow, this guy just does not stagger. He's flinch-proof. What is roaring behind me? Oh, we got an official's cap.
Soldiers are after me.
Yeah, I'm trying. If you could stop talking so I could use the gate, that'd be nice.
Thank you for rescuing me.
Is that you again, Prince? If you could maybe help me out here, that'd be nice. There's quite a few of them. I'm probably gonna die. That guy's always in trouble when I see him. And what's weird is I've seen him fight. He's pretty good at it. I feel like he should have been able to take those. Where did he go? He screen capped the hat. Nice. I'm gonna be checking that out later. Thanks for that, Smeebit. Also, hi, how are you doing? I have to follow him where he gets I don't know which way he went. Did he go up here, or did he go... He can't have gone through there. There's still a bunch of enemies around. Wait, is that him in the corner there? Oh, there he is. He's tucked himself away. It's like I opened the gate and he just vanished on me. But yeah, I've seen this guy fight before, and he's done pretty well. Like, he seems a lot stronger than me last time I met him. Maybe I've caught up by now, but it's weird that he's always in so much trouble. It's a fancy sword. Looks kind of like a keyblade.
You saved my life. This is the third time I am truly indebted to you. This is all I have. But please accept it. Now, I must go. My father...
Oh, he's gonna storm the defenses? Kinda wish I'd cleared those out before I, No! Okay, what can I drop real quick? Pick it up. No, not that. Oh my gosh. Where did he go? Oh, has he gone up the stairs? I'll go after him in just a second, otherwise this item is going to disappear. Oh, pure clear stone. That wasn't all that amazing. He'll be fine. He's kind of just vanished on me again. He must have gone up the stairs. Like, we would surely notice if he was fighting those soldiers. Unless they just let him past. Prince, you out here? I don't see him. He just kind of vanished. He went straight up the big steps. Well, there was a ton of enemies between him and there, though, right? Like, unless they just let him through. Unless all those guys just let him walk through. He can't have gone that way. Maybe they did. Maybe because he's the prince. They just, like, autopiloted let him through. Even though they're soul-starved. Spoilers? You're not allowed to... Yeah, you don't need to tell me that. You're not allowed to tell me what happens next. I'm just speculating out loud. Tell yourselves that you're not allowed to tell me what happens next. Especially if I'm about to screw it up forever. Okay, it looks like you can't get down this way. So it's just for getting rid of crossbowmen. Wait, what? How did I get down there last time? I guess we go around and up the main staircase then. Yeah, I mean, maybe they just let him through because he's the king's kid. Oh, I've got so much crap in my inventory. And the king's, like, controlling the demons? Oh, I've still got the gloom leggings and stuff? Well, no wonder I'm weighed down. Yeah. I'm tempted to chuck all this crescent moon grass. I don't think the quarter grass is worth anything at this point. Less than these construction items, anyway. Let's pick up these, and then we'll pick up as many crescent grass as we can. Oh, never mind. They're all one group, so I can't pick up like 5 of them. You need to warn me for someone? Like, don't give me any spoilers about the game. But if you're warning me that some guy was going around posing as your master... Alright, see you, Lumen Vita. Thanks for stopping by. It was nice to chat with you. Hope work's okay to you. I'd like to go back and deposit all these items before I go in any further. But I'm worried that if I leave now, the guy will die. Maybe I need to go in right after him to keep him alive. Yeah, he came in here claiming to be a legendary master. But when I asked him if he could steal somebody into a rice jar for me, yeah, we didn't seem keen on it. Which made me suspicious. Yeah, hopefully this isn't a timed mission. In some ways that would defy the nature of the game. But in other ways it would serve me right if I didn't do something straight away. Yeah, see, I was really suspicious when he didn't tell me to get good. Oh, he's right over here, I guess. I guess that's why I couldn't see him. He just used Fragment of Archstone to teleport back here and level up for a bit, now that the shortcut was open. That makes sense.
But perhaps
Yeah, at first I was really excited to meet the legendary person who trained you. But then he didn't tell me to get good or anything. I was like, well, I'm not going to fall for this.
Well,
Ah, this guy sells Half Moon Grass cheaper than the other guy did. I could have bought more of them.
well,
Anyway, glad the prince is okay. Ooh. Seems like the more demon souls I get, the more this thing freaks out when I walk on it. I wonder what's going to happen at the end of this game.
I was worried.
Okay, let's deposit some of this crap. What does pure clear stone do then? Oh, it makes quality weapons? I just got his grass for a lot cheaper. Maybe he grows his own. Oh, I actually wanted that. Yeah, mace is kind of useful in the right situation. Kind of want to try out the top hat kind of look, but you know what? I'm not wearing slaver gear. There are some depths to which I will not stoop, even in the name of fashion. Okay, we can probably get rid of a few of these. Oh no, I wanted to keep 3. We've got the spell that cures everything, so I don't know if we need any of these, to be honest. I mean, I'd say that they're quicker in battle, but they're not really, because I have to go into my inventory. I mean, unless I've already got them equipped, because other enemies are dealing that kind of damage. I suppose. Maybe I should take one of each, or something. A softer side to Patches, growing his own grass for profit.
We are in debt.
Well, you know what? The only lotus I can see us using in there is the bleed one, and all the enemies drop that, so we're probably going to be fine.
I can.
So it's going to be a really decent bow if we ever use it again. An entire garden of herbs. I was imagining more of an abandoned house kind of aesthetic, but anything's possible.
Saint Urbain can hear the voice of God through it. Saint Urbain.
Through it, yes.
Oh, do you have?
I could learn this for all of my souls, but I don't have a slot for it anyway. And first extra slot I get is going to be for God's Wrath, so...
We must stiff and purge the. Yes, I see. But you must remember.
Okay, I guess we're safe to sink the rest of these souls into level up. Didn't want you to escape easily in this game. Yeah, I mean the items haven't been that rare. It's just that that'd be a free way to do it, I guess. They wanted to make that a bit more costly. How much faith do I need for a next faith slot? That's what I'd like to have. Do with more vitality so I'm less squishy. I want to keep working on strength so someday I can wield this weapon one-handed. Even though I probably won't. Because this shield's better on my back than in my hands, but... I also like a third spell slot so we can use this cool area spell that we've got. Maybe I'll get a bit more vitality for now, because I am feeling really squishy. Now that we're not wearing any armor. Okay, so we're down to below half item burden, so we should be alright. This one here. Yeah, I think mostly the escape spell will just be incredibly convenient. Just being able to leave anytime you want without going to the Archstone. Such convenience defies the nature of this game, and therefore must be expensive. Pretty sure those... Yeah, they've landed again, look. Those ravens apparently don't need an object to land on. Maybe they're meant to be hovering? Not 100% sure. Still better animations than Pokemon Sword and Shield. I've not seen any of that yet. Oh, hey, it's the dude. You okay, dude? Just over where? Oh, does he mean up the main stairs? Is he just waiting for me to clear out the main stairs? Wait, why are you going this way? This is the long way round. Oh boy. It's part where birds are hovering over grass. Yeah, and it doesn't look very convincing. I don't know. I still remember the days when every Pokemon looked like a Clefairy outside of the battle screen. And stuff like that. Those old men from Gen 1 are a little more easy to impress with graphics. Sword and Shield is gonna be bad. Sun and Moon didn't get great reviews either. Either. Where did that V come from? Makes me sound like a fool. Sounds like Pokemon is going through a rough spot. I've not played the latest couple, so I can't really comment myself, but... Yeah, people said that Sun and Moon was too slow, too many cutscenes, too much hand-holding. Would be nice if they'd learned a lesson from that. Can I jump over here and surprise them? Apparently not. Alright, let's go clear out those crossbow guys again. Before we storm the ramparts. Oh, I thought there was another guy there. So I guess we can drop down here to get behind them. But honestly, I feel like I'd rather go the, Whoop, never mind. Let's say I think I'd rather go up and fight them one at a time, but we're over the wall now, so... Oof. They probably didn't hear that, right? Oh boy. That wall would have been great for buying me some time if I hadn't accidentally smashed it. Bucky doesn't know her own strength. Too distracted by a new project? What else are they working on? Have they said something? Oh yeah, I am really squishy. I had to ditch my heavy armor so that I can carry this ridiculous sword. But now I look like an anime girl, and I kind of don't want to ever change it. Spend the rest of the game running around in green dress leggings and a sword bigger than me. Some new RPG. Okay. I mean, maybe that'll be good. Maybe Game Freak just needs something that, maybe they need a break from Pokemon. Something to refresh their imagination. Chase Pokemon Go's success. Yeah, that is basically what the, Let's Go games were about. But it kind of infuriates me. Like, I remember Gen 1 being listed as ages for 3 and up, and that doesn't hold your hand. And that's the first Pokemon game. Like, compare Red and Blue to the remakes. Fire Red and Leaf Green, which was only Generation 3, not that much later. In Red and Blue, where people have almost certainly never played a Pokemon game before when it first came out. I don't know why I'm hitting this wall over and over again. It's damaging my weapon for no reason. The guy who teaches you how to catch Pokemon, he asks you if you want to know how to do it. You can just say no and move on. It's the first Pokemon game, and they ask you whether you want the tutorial stuff. Then in later games, like Gen 3, the exact same guy, he just forces that information on you. Sun and Moon, some people have played 8 generations of Pokemon game before that. They know how to catch Pokemon. Don't force them to go through the tutorial. What are you thinking? What is going on in your head when you make you do that? Ask you and then do it anyway if you say no. Yeah, that's ridiculous. I don't understand what's going on in the heads of the designers that they do it that way. They're trying to get, I guess they're trying to get the little kid market for Pokemon. They're forgetting but they're neglecting the main market of Pokemon games, which is people in their 30s and 40s who want intense RPG action. So have old blood in the company who haven't adapted well to newer design methods. I mean, the old games were better though. You'd think the old blood would remember how things used to work. But maybe it's just that things have changed and what worked in the olden days doesn't work now, and they're still trying to do it. I don't know. There's a lot of crossbows over here. Old man say kids are dumb. They remember the tiny minority who grumbled when the early games came out, and they're trying to desperately avoid that. Forgetting all the people who really loved the early games. Is my next guess. Excuse me, I'm mid-combat. Must you cutscene right now? Also, I thought I killed you. How many of you are there? I thought there was one particularly notable fat official, but seems like they're all doing the same thing. Whoop. Oh, there's a wall there. 90% of my stream would be inventory management. Can't have any of that in our games. Right, Demon Souls? Right, Dragon's Dogma? Right, any Pokemon game before Gen 4? Yeah, I'd seen that there was a few of them, but like one of them showed up and laughed at me when he summoned the boss guy. Then one of them laughed at me when he closed the gates, and so on. I thought there was like a boss one of them who was the one laughing and running away. But I guess just each one has a laugh and run away moment. Then we kill them and the next guy shows up to laugh and run away. Stairs up to Lothric. I don't remember that bit. This whole bit with the barricades reminded me a lot of the Undead Settlement, though. But if I never got far into Skyrim, so I don't know much about it. It's going to be hell and inventory management. Good to know, at least. Oh, we found another fragment of Big Boss's soul. He's been here. Pretty soon we'll have a whole Big Boss. The Super Lothric Bros. Oh yeah, the Twin Princes. I remember them, I don't remember the stairs, I'm afraid. Actually, no, I think I do remember the stairs, just vaguely. I can picture running up some stairs and some knights trying to stop me, and I think there was a boss at the end. Which may have been the Twin Princes, I don't know. But yeah, last time I checked, Fallout was winning the poll quite handily. A billion souls in enemies. Prime farming spot. These stairs have a pleasing curve. These are some nice stairs, yeah, not gonna lie. I mean, once it's tidied up, I bet this place looks great. In the sunlight, all glittering, all these square towers and that. This place looks... I bet this place looks awesome. Absolutely definite tourism spot. Although I wonder if these stairs mess up parades. Curving corners must be a pain when you're organizing a parade. You gotta wheel the troops. Like, this is where the parade's gotta end, right? Going into the castle. Yeah, I think this is the palace part of the castle. Anyway, looks like the next laughing guy is in here. I assume as soon as I go inside, he's gonna summon something. I'm thinking upgraded Asylum Demon. I don't know, something about this room just says Asylum Demon to me. You've got the ledge up above, he's going to drop down in front of the laughing guy. I'm feeling it. Anyway, what do we got? Did we already fight an Asylum Demon in this game? Asylum Demon's got to be knocked off of something, right? There were two of those guys for a second. But now there's one on this. Okay, I think he's just being mirrored in the fog gate, I guess. Okay, so this is the pursuer. Okay, as an anime girl running around in my dress, I am uncomfortable with this name. Oof. That's not a spot I want to be in. Roll back, roll back, roll back. Senpai, please! Yamate! So far it's going well, yeah. As long as I keep my distance and heal every now and then. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Keep rolling. Like, health-wise, I'm winning the exchange. But this guy's got a lot of one-shot potential. Like, he could... A couple of good hits and he'll burst me down if I don't manage my healing really well. Oh. Burzum. Pervert is what I'm supposed to yell at this point, I think. All of his things glow. It's probably a grab, yeah. It's either a grab or has some sort of magic thing when it starts really glowing like that. Ow! No, 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 no! Ugh. No, I got too greedy. Never mind, we're good. Roll towards him, not away. I'm not confident enough in my roll timings. Oh. Yeah, first time. Oh, that's a lot of souls. Oh. Don't think I was supposed to be beating that guy yet. Think maybe that's the thing that was supposed to happen later. Boring OP weapon. It is a pretty powerful weapon, but in my defense, I had to sacrifice all of my armor to wear it. How far am I in the game? I mean, I don't know how long this game is, to be honest, but if we go back to the Archstone, I can show you around. All strength or sad. Like, endurance is by far my highest stat. I don't feel like I'm doing bad for endurance. Like, this weapon does eat a lot of endurance by its nature. So yeah, how far am I? So, obviously this guy, I've just beaten the other dude. This one, I've gotten to the end, I fought the Archdemon. So that's the Archdemon that I got to open the Colorless Fog. So I think I've finished this world. This one I got to the Man-Eaters. Yeah, the Dragon God. That was an awesome fight, the whole stealth sequence. And then I got a fragment of the legendary soldier's soul, which indicates that a big boss came through this way. He probably invented the stealth sequence there. The legendary soldier. Big boss. Yeah, so it took me ages to find the Man-Eaters here. Then I almost beat them first try. It was a really tough fight, and I played like a god and got them down to like this much health. And then they killed me, and I got real salty and haven't been there since. That was a while ago. You didn't even realize the Dragon God was supposed to be stealth? You didn't notice he had his alert mode thing? Yeah, his eyes changed color based on whether he's detected you or not. I really like that fight. That's obviously what the tree in Dark Souls is meant to be like. The Witch of Izalith, well, she's not technically the tree, is she? Bed of Chaos, that's the one. Bed of Chaos is meant to be like the dragon, except they didn't bother to finish Bed of Chaos. And the dragon is amazing, and Bed of Chaos is just awful. You neither, you just rushed it. See, I was ducking and weaving in to avoid the fire. That's when I noticed the eyes changed colour. It's a cool idea if you figure it out. I mean, if rushing through works, then it's cool that you can do it in different ways, but honestly, I really liked that fight. It was something very different. So yeah, this way I reached the man-eaters, got salty, and quit. This area... I got really far into the... So I got to the second area, and I got really far into it on the first time. And then I died, and on the next 5 or so attempts, I got killed by the death guy who summons things. And couldn't even get past the first bit of the second section. So again, got salty and quit. And this place, the less we talk about it, the better. Now, I got to the big swamp, and I got a little way through it. But it wasn't going well. So I got salty and quit. So I'm thinking I could probably do both of these areas now that I've leveled up and stuff. The Plague Town I am going to leave to as long as I can. Yeah, I feel like I've got a decent chunk. I assume that these other bits are about the same length as this was. So I've got like a third to a half of each of these worlds left. So there is a good chunk there. And this is obviously meant to be like the big final area, so I don't know how far this goes on for. But I assume it's a lot longer than the others. My only worry is that if I go too far down here, I might finish the game without without doing the other areas, which would upset me. You can beat the game early. Yeah. That's what I was figuring. If I finish this area, maybe it's game over. Hi, via Faldora? Okay, yeah. I suspected from your first comment. Nobody says my name like that. That guy's definitely a bot. Yeah, I get the same message constantly. Mostly in my direct messages. It's the same message over and over again. You have pretty good content, name of your last screen here. I'm about to design a cool overlay for you. Game you are last playing is so random and funny. Yeah, this is pretty much classic bot. Burzum, if you're still around, do you want to, like, ban/report this guy? I mean, it's convincing. Demon Souls is so random and so funny. I want to press on in this area, but the palace might be a big showdown thing, so maybe I should do the other areas first. You can't see his message? Why can't you see his message on mobile? Can you not... I mean, you must be able to read chat, surely. Yeah, I'll ban the guy. If I can do that from here. Normally I'd report bots, but that's time consuming and I can't do it midstream. Okay, Phoenix is wanting me to do some upgrades.
I was worried. We are indebted.
Oh, hey, the golden guy's gone. That's some pleasant news. Stay healthy, bot. Yeah, that'd be rough times for them. SHB, you got some tips on how to avoid a stroke? Otherwise, that's just a really depressing fact. I mean, I feel like you should use that to lead into some health advice. Taking one for the team, yeah. Yeah, I knew we were going there. It was a matter of time. Typical Scottish guy can't stop talking about his golf. Honestly. I went out to visit Burzum with my family not super long ago, and he took us on a tour of the famous golf spots. Actually, I don't think Burzum was there for that. It was Burzum's mum and dad were there. They took us on a tour of of Scotland's most famous golfing ground. I mean, honestly.
Do you have...
Can afford evacuate, but I'd really love regeneration, but unfortunately we made this awesome sword out of that, so...
Yes, but you must...
Violently coughing can help your blood flow while waiting for help or ambulance. Okay.
Oh, the fact that I am helping to save the world. Oh, Saint
Are you?
Mbasa.
In what way are you helping to save the world? I've not really seen you do a lot around here. I think you're like this guy's secretary? I guess he's helping by providing miracles to all the knights fighting the demons, and you're helping by managing his calls?
Oh,
Oh yeah. I've got the regen shield, the regen ring, and for a long time I was using a regen mace, and it was pretty hilarious. Thoughts and prayers, okay. I don't think we can upgrade this sword, although we might be able to upgrade this shield. Yeah, pretty much had it all. Unless there's some regen armor. Let's go see the good blacksmith and see if he's got anything for us. And if not, we'll dump all of our souls into something. But Phoenix, if I wear armor, it's gonna ruin my my anime girl look. Good. Come on, look at me. I'm Legend of Zelda. Does this guy respawn? I swear I've killed this particular Titanite bug like 5 times. Oh, there he goes. Not getting that one. Maybe he's just jumped off of there 5 times. Look, everybody knows that swords weigh like nothing if you're a cute anime girl. The cuter and more anime you are, the stronger you are. So it's a law of physics. And the coloured hair is probably like a 10% strength boost on top of that. Man, is there any regeneration armor in this game? Can you imagine wearing a full set of regeneration armor? Along with this shield, the ring, and a regeneration weapon. Your health would just never go down.
If it be a blacksmith...
Can I upgrade anything? I don't think you can upgrade boss weapons in this game. All you can do is melt them down. And I assume that doesn't get you the soul back, so... with how often they happen during battle scenes, I have to assume they buff something. Oh, we could make a lava bow. With the hard demon soul. Is that the spider demon? That's a magic bow though, which isn't very good for us, but it doesn't scale high with magic. Sorry, it's a the naming in this game. So it scales with my magic stat, which means it does fire damage, rather than scaling with my face stat and doing magic damage. There's got to have been a better way they could. It's got to be a translation of it. I can't assume it's that badly named in the Japanese version. It should do miracle damage or something if it's faith. Anyway, that's a little tempting to make. Anyway, Bookie is a classy anime character. She's wearing leggings. Okay, I guess we should go to one of the other areas then. That we've not been to yet. Or that we've not finished yet. Where would you guys like me to go? Sacrifice strength for class, yeah. Phoenix has no appreciation for fashion. When I streamed Dark Souls, I found this really cute beret early on and I wore that the whole game. I, like, dumped all of my stuff into getting it to level 10 immediately. And he wasn't happy about that. Anime aesthetic is a false god. I'm not normally that much into it, but I kind of accidentally stumbled into this anime character look, and I can't stumble out of it, it's too good. Hey, there was nothing anime about that beret that I wore in Dark Souls. And you didn't like that either. You're just not happy with anything that's not Havel's gear. World 4 or 5? Well, unless somebody else is gonna vote for 5, we'll go to World 4, because I don't want to go anywhere near World 5. Looks like she comes from a good enemy. Yeah, hopefully. Actually, if we're going to World 4, we want bashing damage, right? Then again, this weapon probably does bashing damage. Alright, we'll try this sword.
Soul of the mind, key to life's ether. Soul of the lost, withdrawn from
When do I get my 3rd spell slot?
let strength be granted so the world might be mended.
How many souls do I want to dump into this in the hope that I get a 3rd spell slot at some point? Fine, we'll put some into something else. Vitality or strength? I mean, we do get damage out of faith, so maybe we hold off on strength for now. Until we get that 3rd spell slot. We'll grab some vitality so we're a little less squishy.
I keep the candles lit and out thou main thy.
The Ambassa lady's impressed by faith. Oh, if I get my faith high enough, will she start saying more to me?
Oh, Saint Urbane. Bassa.
Come on, I leveled up my faith. Notice me, senpai. Alright, let's take a look around here then. See if we can get a little further this time. Why are all the godly men taken? Hopefully we can, like, one-shot death now. See if I can actually remember the way around here. Okay, yeah, death is inside this cave, I think. Death awaits us. Ah! Hate those things. Hey, Bilge, he's still hanging around here.
I've never been so wrong about a dig.
I think the swamp is bad. Would you say the things,
But a bit of indulgence.
you'd say the things shooting at you is worse than the swamp? The things shooting at you are annoying, but it only takes like 2 arrows to bring them down, and they give pretty decent souls for early game. I actually farmed them for a little while, in order to buy a avarice ring. And then like 30 seconds later I found an avarice ring. So it was 50,000 souls wasted, which taught me a valuable lesson. Okay, this is the place with the things. I think I remember to repair stuff, but there's no guarantee. If you guys didn't tell me to remember it, I probably didn't remember it. Oof. Alright, Death, where are you? Ow! Go on, get lost. Okay, we can 2-hit him now, so that's nice. Still really stings when he hits us. I bought one, yes. I saw it in like the first... I found the lady who sold it really early on. And it's like, oh, okay. If I save up all of my souls for a while, I can get this really early. And over the entire course of the game, I'll absolutely make my money back. It'll be massive profit. I'm a genius for doing this. Then 30 seconds later, I find one. And you can't even wear both at the same time. 50,000 souls down the drain. Ah! Sickening. Hey, what does my shirt say? What shirt am I wearing? The Batmobile. I got a few of these. It's like a blueprint, like tech specs for the Batmobile from the movies. I've got one for like the Starship Enterprise and things like that as well. Starship Enterprise repair manual. There's you know, a see-through picture of it and stuff like that. I thought it said Baltimore. Okay. Nah, it says the Batmobile. I'd say you live near Baltimore. No, I live fairly far from there. Like there's a small body of water between me and there. The sun, the wind, the rain, and the cleavers don't fear the reaper. I mean, this is the sword of judgment, right? It's a divine weapon from a death god. Of course it can match the Reaper's scythe. That only makes sense. Actually, weird question. Do I sound like I might be from Baltimore to you? Who left prison? Oh, Patches left them. These led to a trap that Patch has set, like he kicked me down there, that'll lure people in. We've done that whole bit. No? Okay. I have a strong American accent. That's the thing, right? I live in rural England, and I've lived here all my life, but people often ask me if I'm from America. Like locals do. I don't have a local accent, even though I've lived in the same place my whole life. People get really weird about it. They insist I can't be from around here. 'Cause internet? Yeah, internet, TV, games, maybe. Me being an antisocial kid, I guess, I picked up my accent more from media than from the people around me. So I sound somewhat international. Knew that was gonna happen. What killed all of these fine fellows? Farmed manta ray for 4 hours. Ah! I'm reading chat! Also, I thought I was safe in there. I said I lived in the US for a time, you'd believe it? Okay. Yeah, it has to be just from watching TV shows and stuff, I don't know. Pollution? Man, the air pollution around here must be really bad. That's tragic. I also get made of for sounding too posh by my rural countryside family. Which again is probably from... to be honest, that's probably from reading too much. Occasionally, without thinking, I'll come out with something like, I cannot attend your gathering tonight, as I have visitors attending. And everybody will make fun of me for like 15 minutes. But it's okay, I don't have a complex about it at all. Thank you, parents. They can't breathe in the sky, maybe? Maybe somebody hunted them from here. Maybe these are somebody's prizes. Yeah, fair enough. I think I've just forgotten how to use my bow. Also, I'm almost out of arrows. Been to California, but I didn't stay there for 4 years. Quiet you. It's not as easy as it looks, okay? My depth perception is terrible, and these are like flat targets, okay? It's easy to shoot too high or too low. Yeah, I spent like 3 weeks in California. About the same in Florida and 2 weeks in New York over my life. Oh, out of arrows. Don't worry, Rewind. The sky pancakes are fine. I haven't killed a single one of the dang things. Oh my gosh. I keep thinking I'm far back enough that they can't hit me. Am I level 80? Really? I don't feel level... No, I'm level 51. But the difference is that I'm trying to defend myself, whereas Steve Irwin was just, if you think that's right, brother, take the shot. And the Stingray no doubt wept and said, it has to be this way. Anyway, yeah, we'll ignore those sky pancakes on account of I've run out of arrows. And can't hit a dang one. Oh my gosh. Sky pancakes, please! What have I ever done to you? Oh, we've got some gold ones now. Maybe eat some grass before I get hit by the next arrow. The sacred fluid. Let's go through this boss fog, because for once, or regular fog, because for once in my life the fog makes me feel safer. Coming through the walls. So Frogfox farmed these guys here for ages? I guess it's convenient because they're right next to the Archstone, but I farmed them earlier in the game because they gave really good souls back then for how easy they were to kill. But I don't feel like the souls stand up at this point. They give like 500 souls, which is a lot in the first area. But I've been fighting knights that give like 2,000. I don't have to hit them with a bow. So this first area? Okay. Just like the theme. Oh, this is probably my favorite area, yeah. This place is super cool. What is that noise? Oh, this place is real big. Real pretty, too. Look at all that water down there. You overcooked your noodles? No. Just have to eat the cheese on its own while weeping. To be honest, that's how I have most of my meals. I mean, the actual swamp area is interesting. Do you mean the swamp area, or do you mean Blighttown? Like the Blighttown 0. Yeah, 'cause the Dark Souls actual swamp is very small. It's basically a corridor between Blighttown and Quelaag. Whereas the swamp in this one is huge. Yeah, the big marshy area. Okay, it's a cool area. I spent a lot of time dying there, though. Ah! What the? Oh, okay, it's one of those guys. Whoop. Let me get clear. I'll heal up and then we'll go after him. Jellyfish? Yeah, there's like little stinger things just drifting around. Bosses? I've not seen the boss, don't tell me anything about it. Other than really sad, I guess you're allowed to have an emotion around the boss. I'll look forward to experiencing that terrible sadness. Oh. When the guy was near death, he just turned and walked off the cliff. This place is spooky. But yeah, that swamp is perfectly set up to ruin me with this build. Because I rely on rolling to evade, but the swamp raises your effective carry weight. So I can't... Because I'm not using a shield as much, or blocking. I've been dodging and weaving. But you can't move fast in there. And you can't roll because you're so heavy. So I've got no way of getting around the danger. Whoop. Are these guys spawning infinitely? They're giving souls, so I wouldn't assume there's a death summoning them. They seem to keep coming. But yeah, so A, I can't roll or dodge there. I kind of need a shield next time I go in, I guess. But B, in this game, when you're poisoned, all healing is halved. Hey, look at this wall made out of skulls. Very nice. Oh, yeah, this guy just teleported in. There's probably a death somewhere. Fool on me for thinking that death was a unique enemy. No, you're the sound of button mashing, Phoenix. I know, it's a bad habit. I'm trying to get out of it, but it's slow progress. Nope, that was way too early. Never mind, got away with it. Some knee-high water, yeah. Oh, there you are. Oh! Don't go... A, don't go after him, but B, I really hope he died there. Because otherwise, he's going to be summoning infinitely. Cool, I think we got away with it. So yeah, in this game, when you're poisoned, all healing effects are reduced. So my normal strategy is like, very agile, cut and trade, rely on healing to get me back up. And none of that works down there. I can't dodge, I can't heal. Like I've got the antidote spell. That means that I can cure poison at any time, which makes it pretty easy to navigate the swamp itself, but when an enemy comes charging at me, I can't stop to cast that before every fight to make sure I can heal mid-battle. So it gets pretty painful. That place is perfectly built to counter me. Any more spooky ladies? Just the one of them? No, wait, I hear another. Where are you? Oh, there's a few of them. So these ones don't have a summoner. These are strong, independent spooks who don't need no death. Oh, I have the wrong spell equipped. That's chat's fault. You talked to me about the swamp and made me have to show that off. There goes all my mana. Oh, wonderful, we're outside again. Come on, that clipped me through the wall. Outrageous. Oh! On the other hand, that one clearly went clean through me, but didn't do any damage. So you know what? We'll call it a draw, Sky Pancakes. We'll call it a draw. Also, I've just realized, Rewind showed up to scream, "No, Sky Pancakes." I don't think I said hello to him properly. Then he vanished again. I said be right back, probably because he was sad that I didn't say hello. I'm sorry, Rewind. Please forgive me. What am I looking at here? Oh! Oh, you're summoning in right on top of me. That's what that noise was. Oh, it's a death. I went charging in there expecting the laser. And instead he just quietly waited for me to get to him and then ambushed me. And now also death is there. Which is less than ideal. Look like Dark Souls 2 giants? Oh, you mean with the face or lack thereof? Oh! Coming through the gap in the walls. Alright, where's death? Surprise, Grim Reaper! Oh, he's actually almost dead. I must have caught him with my backswing earlier on. It's hilarious how often I kill somebody who's behind me while waving this mad thing around. Yeah, I can kind of see that. The big faces. Big glowing faces. Looking like the holes that the Dark Souls 2 giants had. Maybe inspired by that? I'd say who knows what these people looked like while they were alive, but from what we've seen of the skeletons, they didn't look much like that. On account of the skeletons have 2 heads. I'm kind of curious what the living people here looked like. The skeletons look very not human. They've got 2 heads and weird bone plating. It's too bad there's probably none of them left. Ooh. Storied soldier's soul. Oh boy, this looks like a delight. These are all gonna come screaming towards me and explode, right? Wisps. And slugs. The best area? Oh boy. Oh, yep, they explode. Took it on my shield though, so that wasn't too bad. That took all of my stamina though, so I bet that really hurts if you not got your shield up. Ah! Come on then, Mr. Briny, let's have at you. Tanky shield? It's not that bad. It's not that big a shield, to be honest. The R2? What, this? I've shown you the R2 like 5 times. You keep asking about it. Like, the shield's only 90% block, and it's a wooden shield, so it's not even... I don't think it's that stable, but... I don't know, it does the job. Like the butchers too, I guess. Yeah. You thinking, what, that one? Yeah, this is my kick. Just like hitting them with the hilt real quick. Oh, it survived. Impressive. Oh my gosh. Short enemies are a nightmare in this game. There we go. I should just keep using the fillet chop. Like, it's slow and clumsy, so I feel bad using it on a 1 HP enemy. But at least it hits these guys. Shush you. Anyway, it looks like these slugs don't respawn infinitely, which is good, because this was giving me pinwheel area flashbacks. Oh. No? I wonder if I can shoot these, or... Maybe I need to hit the skull. These are the least aggressive exploding creatures I've ever encountered. Okay. Phoenix is here to bully. It feels bad. Okay. So I kind of want to go down there and grab that item, I guess. Looks like there's a gap I can just get it out of. Is there anything through here? Lots of these, I guess. Oh! Also something exploding. I didn't see that show up. I'm waiting for my equipment to break or something, and it turns out that these guys cause acid damage or whatever. But maybe that particular lack of fun was a Dark Souls invention. I'm sorry, Rewind. I'm a bad person. Ronin's Ring. Reduces rate of weapon wear. That does make me worried that these do some sort of acid thing. Hiltless. Just because katanas break? Okay. Whoop. No, how are you doing, Rewind? I don't think I said hello properly before you vanished. Are you having a good day, dude? Oh. I could get one of you to explode, that would be real nice. Okay. What are you streaming today? Oh. Could probably just be mucus. Yeah, I suppose if it was called that, that'd be that'd have less connotations. I found tons of it earlier though, so at the time my character probably didn't know it was mucus. Or slime, or slug goop, or whatever the heck it is. Lion player of Doom 2016. Okay, cool. I hope you have fun with it, dude. I've heard it's a really good game. I've not had a chance to play it yet myself. I was a real big fan of the old Doom games. And I've heard good things about the new one. You didn't like it, Berzin? Thought I heard death for a second there. Good combat, cool challenges, decent upgrade system. Okay. Okay, just too many enemies and stuff. See, I remember at first glance being a little not sure about it because it seemed too actiony. Like, people talk up, the famous bit that everybody remembers about old Doom is the running around fighting demons with a shotgun. But the original Doom was actually really atmospheric. You'd quite often get like wide open levels with mournful music, or just the tension of knowing that, of levels where just the walls open up behind you and enemies come pouring out, and you're dreading ambush and that sort of thing. The action was the comforting parts, where the demons are actually fighting you. Plenty of atmosphere, okay. Like, one thing that's overlooked in the first game is that, like, you go through it with no expectation. The game pretty much tells you early on, don't expect a happy ending. Like, your guy has one hope of escaping from hell, and like a third of the way through the game, that hope has failed. He is walking further and further into hell because there's nowhere else to go. He has no expectation of it getting better. He has every expectation of it just getting worse and worse as he goes on. There's nothing good expected to be happening to him. But there's nowhere else to go. He can't fly the shuttle that's behind him and at the start of the first level. The teleporter didn't... The teleporter took him further into hell, so he's got nothing good coming up. Like, you're just walking into more and more sadness and sorrow. But you have to keep walking. That's what the first Doom's all about. I see this cave, yeah. Is this what you're talking about, Alex? I was just looking around to make sure there wasn't anything I was missing. Because this felt like the way to go. Yeah, the first game's all, I'm just a poor policeman, trying to do the right thing, and now I'm in actual hell, and I'm never getting out of here, and everything is horrible. And all I'm doing is just struggling to survive, second by second. Doom 2 is all, demons killed my pet rabbit, hell will burn! So I guess the new Doom game probably follows on from that? The Doom guy is not getting any less angry. This body looks familiar. This isn't Bilge, is it? Please tell me this isn't Bilge. I liked him. Oh, he's got a legendary soldier's soul. Bilge didn't strike me as a legendary soldier. But maybe he could be a fragment of Big Boss? Who can say? Yeah, so am I lurking too long, Alex? Having conversations with chat when I should be getting good. Yeah, all the comics and stuff depict the Doom guy as this frothing psychopath. The actual Doom lore is that he's just a pleasant policeman who's ended up in a very bad situation. I mean, he does end up like that by the end of Doom 2, but he doesn't start out that way. That didn't look like boss fog, but okay. I'll fight Titan from the Final Fantasy games. So what's your story? The other people here had really cool story. Tell me about you, dude. Oh, that guy's really big. I didn't get a good sense of scale in the cutscene. Old hero. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I don't think he can see me. He's just guessing where I am. I have to be very quiet. I mean, that it kind of makes sense for people to believe that after the events of Doom 2. Shoot him with arrows. Like, the new Doom is set years after that, right? So the story's gotta be demons came out of nowhere, killed most of the population of Earth. Only the Martian colony survived. Except for this one guy who killed Hell. And then vanished. They've got to think of him as a hero of legend. Let's see what he does now that I've hit him. Gets a little more aggressive now that I've hit him, okay. Earth is fine, Mars... Really? I mean, that's one of the things from original Doom. People talk about demons on Mars. Mars was the only place not attacked by demons during the Doom games. The Martian moons were wiped out during Doom. Earth was wiped out during Doom 2. The Martian colonies, well, they were fine. The demons never went there. With some more stats, I could kill this guy in 9 hits. It's not far off. Oh. Nah, the demons come from another dimension. You don't want to spoil... Yeah, don't tell me what happens in that game, but... Okay, back it up. He's gonna do a thing, I assume? Or not? Thing... Germany never got attacked by the Nazis. No, there's like, there's humans living on Mars and everything is fine. Like, the main character of Doom is a policeman on Mars. And he gets called up to the moons to rescue, the moon base up there, which has been attacked by an unknown force. But yeah, it does turn out in Doom. On the moon bases they are practicing teleporter technology. They didn't realize that people they teleport are going through hell on their way there. And eventually the demons keep seeing these people teleporting through, and eventually figure out how to copy that and teleport onto the moons. Then once they get to the moons, they study the teleporter technology. Yeah, that was a bit silly of me. Make their own working teleporters and teleport down to Earth. And also start building factories for like cyber demons and stuff. Like, that's one of the terrifying parts about the first Doom game. The demons have had access to technology. Like, the existence of science technology for, like, a month. By the time that the game goes through. Since they encountered the moon bases and their teleporters. And they're already building, like, cyber demons and all kinds... and arachnotrons and all kinds of bizarre, horrifying mechanical weapons of war. A month ago, Mars had no... Hell had no industrial base. And now they've got cyborg demons. Well, yeah, a little low on grass. I used more there than I thought I would. Like, I did a lot of damage. But that wasn't too bad. As you say, he was blind. I just had to stand behind him. Heal spell? The heal spell takes longer than eating grass is the thing. In a boss fight, I'd rather rely on grass. The rest of the time, I'll use heal spell. Had a lot of free time. Kind of. That guy was quite slow. But what was spooking me is that he could, like, 2-hit kill me. So getting hit once and then using a heal spell to get myself out of death range, I wasn't confident doing that. Like, if he'd hit me once while I was healing, and I'd game over the fight, I'd have felt pretty silly. Maybe using... yeah. To be fair, most boss fights I have used different rings. But I didn't know I was going into a boss fight there. There wasn't boss fog. It was just a big room. I normally do change out the MP ring if I have a good idea of what other ring I'd like from there. Like, I've got some status rings and stuff.
Thou seekest soul power, dost thou know?
First trying bosses means no need to change approach. Heck yeah, I'm doing fine. Everything's cool, Phoenix. I've pretty much mastered this game.
Soul of the lost withdrawn from its vessel.
Maybe you can lecture me once you get good.
So the world might be mended.
Ah, there's my third spell slot. Okay, let's get some strength. Consume souls? What, like soul items? I do have a ton of them.
Art thou done? May thine strength help the world.
Alright, see you, Rewind. Thanks for being here. Hope your stream's good too. Scaling is equal on strength or dex, yes. But enough strength will allow me to one-hand this weapon. Whereas dex will not allow me to do that. I do already have the best boss weapon. I suppose I could consume them all.
Do you have...
I was somewhat curious about what other weapons I can make. But I can't really see myself making them. I'm more into getting these things. So I guess this is a resurrection spell that lasts for like a certain length of time. Like if I die in the 3 seconds after I cast this spell, everything's fine. Is probably how that works. Otherwise it's going to be crazy imbalanced. It looks like it uses 2 miracle slots as well. Good for out-of-bounds tricks. I might get it, but I don't really see myself using it. It lasts until you die? Really? Go on, let's get it and give it a go. I mean, we've not tried out God's Wrath yet. Oh, does God's Wrath also use 2 slots? Oh, that's annoying. Let's get rid of Cure then. Outside of the swamp, I don't think we're going to be needing that.
God bless this Umbasa.
Until death, profile load, game quit, world stage load. Until the game decides to reset itself then, basically. There's nobody down here, is there? Umbasa. Oh man, I don't think I've got enough MP to cast these.
You have
87 out of 100. Ah! Oh, it's the same for the second chance as well.
yes, but you must remember.
Alright, let's burn some souls items and get us some intelligence. Because right now I feel like we could use more intelligence. Feeling pretty silly right now. Intelligence gives MP, yeah. In this game, intelligence is a shared stat between magic and faith. I think it's intelligence, anyway.
Thou see then soul of the mind.
Yeah, so intelligence raises MP, which is used by both magic and
Drawn from its
faith, whereas the actual magic and faith stats have their own. Magic powers under magic, faith powers under faith, both benefit from intelligence. Magic benefits more from intelligence, because their spell memory runs off of that instead of off of magic for some reason. Whereas faith gets you miracle memory. But, yeah, functionally. No! I can't quite get 100 MP. Intelligence for miracles is silly? What's silly about intelligence for miracles? It's like your focus stat. I mean, it's not intelligence for miracles, it's intelligence for MP. It's faith for miracles. Attunement. I mean, attunement doesn't exist yet. Yeah, I think in Dark Souls they changed magic to intelligence, and the old intelligence becomes attunement. What is attunement, though? Describe attunement to me in 500 words or less.
I mean that.
I can.
Alright, let's repair some of these things. Being of the same frequency. It makes sense.
You come. Thank God I was what?
This is one of the things I like about this game compared to the other games. Everybody's so miserable in Dark Souls. People here are nice and care about the fact that you're trying to liberate the world from darkness. They're supportive and friendly. It makes you feel like there's something here worth fighting for. So attunement helps you understand the ancient texts, whereas intelligence makes you disagree with the Communist Manifesto, which is one of the ancient texts. Okay. I get what you're saying. You gotta have faith in the Communist Manifesto, even if your intelligence says that you're wrong. Harmony. Yeah, that works. I guess attunement is just being linked to the gods, having that feeling of connection with them. Yeah, I don't feel like the word attunement means being able to understand ancient texts, though. Understanding ancient texts would be intelligence, to be able to understand what they mean. I feel like the harmony thing is a better fit. You've got that connection with the gods. You can feel them in your soul.
We... I can...
Do you sell arrows? I don't think this guy sells anything useful, does he? Oh, he does sell arrows. Can I buy 500 arrows? Tune is in attunement for a reason. Yeah, I guess so. We needed some arrows. Okay, well I guess I'll go put my spells back, because I can't use these yet. We'll go fight the... I think we're coming up to the archdemon of that area, so we should be able to level up off of that, I guess.
God, Umba.
So, if this area is like the other one, the archdemon follows up onto a regular demon, like you get a gatekeeper boss, and then the archdemon is the entire last area. The old hero Archstone. Hero's remains are offered to the Storm King. His wings cover the sky, and he is accompanied by storm beasts. Oh, okay. So this all makes sense as part of their afterlife process. Like, the first area is the skeletons that are rejected by the Adjudicator. The second area is the souls that were allowed to pass beyond. And then the archdemon of the third area, the old hero demon of the third area, is one of the heroes who was allowed to travel to the final part of the afterlife. And the Storm King lies beyond, corrupted by darkness. Okay, I'm going to take a real quick break, guys. I'll be back in just a minute. And then we'll go see what the Archdemon is like. If it's anything like the other area, he'll be immediately after the Gatekeeper boss. So we'll see. Anyway, just going to be a moment. Somebody wrote that 500-word essay I was talking about, I see. Pyromancy doesn't require magic or faith because it's an inner mastery kind of thing. Yeah, the guy does talk about how he's given you a fragment of his flame. Like, you level up the flame directly, rather than putting skills into it. Yeah, I mean, the flame's almost external, isn't it? You're not increasing your ability to use the flame. You're putting parts of yourself into the flame to bond with it. Makes sense to me. You see ya, Alex, if you've not already gone. I hope you have a good day, dude. I imagine you will, because you're leaving work right now, right? Have a good evening. So this is the best Archdemon, Burzum? I really like the Dragon Archdemon. So it's got something to live up to. Oh, there's some stairs over here. Did we fully explore this area? Oh, it's caved in. Don't think there's anything else around here. Picked up a lot of items while the guy was stumbling around blind. Not sure I get why the guy was blind, though. I mean, the rest of the lore seems clear. This is the final part of the afterlife where the heroes come to live with the Storm King. Maybe he was blind in life, and even though he was a legendary warrior who was worthy of traveling to the afterlife, he was unable to find his way there because he remained blind in death. He crawled so close but didn't make it through the final step. And so the darkness of the demons found him and corrupted his loss and loneliness, making him one of them. Also, there's something glowing up there. Are those... what are those? Are those items? No, those are specters. Okay. This is an outside area. Best arch... Oh my gosh. Is the archdemon going to be one of the flying pancakes? Or am I going to have to fight the archdemon and the flying pancakes at the same time? Oh no. Not the sky pancakes. Looks like a sky pancake to me. This is the god of sky pancakes, I guess. Master of maple syrup. Oh, I didn't realize how big this guy was. This guy's an aircraft carrier. He's got a fleet of sky pancakes on his back. Oh, so this is the Storm King. Okay. Kinda makes sense. That, I understand now where these guys fit into the lore. The Storm King who rules over the Storm Isles is one of the Sky Pancakes. That makes a lot of sense. So the worthy heroes pass through this gate, stand before the Storm King, and arise to the skies as a Sky Pancake, granted the blessing of flight. Each of these is a legendary warrior from times past. We stalk the skies, guard the isle, and unleash their deadly spears. This is canon now. I like this lore. You can't stop me from believing it. Not to be confused with the King of Storms, a different flying creature. Ooh. If I could hit one of these, that'd be real nice. Want to believe. Wait, what? Where are my arrows? Oh, I was using the wrong arrows there. Yeah, need to be using these. Anyway, that's my headcanon. This is my favorite area, so I gotta make up some lore for it. Okay, we blew up one of the old heroes. Whoop. Am I fully drawing my bow? I think so? Is that a mechanic? Yeah, I think it fires the same however you hold it down. So it looks like I can pick these off one by one from here. I don't know if I'm meant to be doing that. Oh. Oh, they chased me up here. I wasn't expecting this. Like, on the one hand... Oh, there's an item. Oh, because these things drop Cloudstone, right? Like, on the one hand, if I get down there and the Storm King shows up and all the rest of them leave, I will feel a bit silly for having taken all of these down first. But on the other hand, if I get down there and the Sky King attacks me along with all of these, I will feel very happy about having thinned them out before they could do that. But yeah, these guys drop some rare ore, I remember that from when I hunted them earlier. Oof. Well, glad I bought 600 arrows right before this part. Oh boy. Oh, that's the boss one drifting around there. Is he showing up because I've killed enough of his kids now? Excuse me for a moment while I cry. What was that? And why? I'm sorry, Mr. Storm King, why would you think that was necessary? Is this guy even possible to fight if you don't have arrows? He must, like, land at one point, right? But... my gosh, do I feel like I'm fighting in some sort of airborne battleship. No spoilers. Let me do it wrong. If I can clear out some more of these, then I'll go down there and look for what I'm meant to be doing. Because I don't think I'm supposed to be doing anti-aircraft guns here. But I'm scared to go down there when this thing's floating around. I don't want to fight this thing and the little ones at the same time. I would really like a anti-aircraft gun, though, right now. Oh, he got me. All those things are gonna respawn, aren't they? I need more armor so I don't get one-shotted. No, I don't need more armor, I need more vitality. More armor would make me look less anime, and would therefore weaken me severely. Alright, this time I'll go down there and take a closer look. But man, I need an anti-aircraft gun. Alright, where did my souls go? Down here, okay. Let's head down. Oh, there's some writing. Can I read it? You will need a sword that can rend the sky. That sounds like a challenge. Ow, stop it. So there's an awesome item down here somewhere designed specifically for killing the Storm King. But I kind of want to kill him with my bow. Oh, I'm stuck. Oh boy. Okay, this is gonna be tough. I feel like we need to clear out some of the flying guys at the very least before we go in there. Otherwise, they're just gonna murder us with long-range fire. But apparently if we kill too many of them, then it summons their master, so... Alright, who's coming this way? Oof. That guy was leading his target pretty well. I thought I was safe when I rolled there. Okay, I think I'm getting the hang of these, though. The trick is to look for the ones that suddenly fly straight towards you, doing a bombing run. But now that I know that there's a legendary sword that tears through the sky, I kind of want to kill this guy just with a bow and arrow. I don't need your proper way to do this fight. I've got cheese. It's just cool. I'm gonna get the thing. Once I can get down there, I'll get it. I gotta see what it does. Like this. There's obviously something I was supposed to do down there, and I was gonna go down there and figure out how to do it eventually. It's the Giant Slayer in Dark Souls 3. That's what I was assuming. Which is really disappointing, because the Giant Slayer is a really dumb and boring part of Dark Souls 3. The whole, Yom stuff is the tragic, boring gimmick fight. This is a gimmick fight? See, I like the idea of, doing this with bow and arrow more, because it's kind of not a gimmick fight. We've got this gigantic bomber flying over us, and we're trying to take it down with arrows, and it's awesome. It's obviously not how we're supposed to be doing this, but it's awesome. And this fleet of fighters protecting it. Oh. Come on, let's find this thing then. And see what it looks like, I suppose, before we go back to using the bow. It better not be that these Titanite bugs that have got the cool item, because I sure don't care about them. Oh, it's even called the Storm Ruler. Same as in Dark Souls 3. Man, there is nothing original in the Dark Souls games, huh? I thought I saw an item over here. I guess not. Alright, well if I can find some space to equip it, I'll use this thing, I guess. Oh, there's my souls. Let's go stand in a place where I died before. That always ends well for me. Oh man, here comes the bomber. Can also fight Yorm normally, I guess. Not if you summon the guy. To increase the boss's HP to an ungodly amount. Yeah, which I think they kind of did for Yorm. I remember him taking stupid amounts of damage to bring down. But yeah, it feels like bow is an intended alternative in this game. Alright, where's the Storm Ruler? The monolith forest where ancient spirits slumber. So I have to go down to the bottom to use it, right? I assume that's the monolith forest there. Okay. So this is the sort of stuff it does? None of this is going up into the air, so... this doesn't feel amazing. I was trying to lock on, but I can't get in range to them. Does it go into the air if I lock on? Okay, that kind of works. Not them, but it. Does it do something different if I lock onto it? Here it comes, so I guess we'll find out. Yeah, I'm very, very squishy. Wait, I'm supposed to charge it? I don't think it charges any different. Yeah. Could have got him there if I hadn't been jumped by one of the fighters. Oh, here he comes. This is not reaching him. How do you fire arrows manually? Oh, okay. I figured it out. Never mind. That's a lot easier. I thought you could only do aim mode. I hadn't found those controls. Oh wow, that's gonna be so much simpler. What hit me? I didn't even see one on approach. Is R2 different? I don't know. Let's find out, I guess. Doesn't look any different. This is my last stone of eyes. I don't know if there's another place I can get them. Oh, for Storm Ruler? I don't think so. Looks about the same to me. The two-handed doesn't look much different either. Alright, now I know how lock-on works, we can do this the intended way, which is obviously using arrows. Like a man. Instead of using cheap sword strategies against an airborne target. That's ridiculous. How did that not hit? Oh, thought I was dodging that. My bad, I guess. I feel like the auto-aim is only on par with my regular aiming. It's not any better. Okay, here we go. Can I just... do you think I can tank these on my shield? Or maybe just walk under them? Ooh, I didn't like tanking those on my shield. I feel like I was better off dodging. No. Boy. Hang on, how do I... there we go. Awkward archery controls. Wanna like lock on? I feel like I might be better off manually aiming for the big guy. Uh-oh. Need to be at full health for the bombing run. My arrows shall pierce the sky! Okay, we could get that item. Interesting. The eye certainly looks like a super weak spot, but I'm not a good enough archer to hit it. Okay, so we want to be up here for the next pass so they can't hit us. Okay, you know what? We've pierced it with arrows, we've weakened its heart. The final blow should be with the Storm King. The demon was destroyed. Demon vanquished. The deed is done. It is rent from the sky. Okay. Hope that was okay for you guys. We kinda did it both ways. I feel like that could do more damage to this guy. Not gonna lie. I was kind of hoping that would like one-shot the little bugs. Game 1. That was cool. Really like the sudden gameplay change. The slow bomber moving overhead, bombarding us. The fighters dashing around, hitting us with attacks. Felt like a very different game while being the same game. Also, we spent all of our ephemeral eyes, so if you guys know where to get more ephemeral eyes, I mean, don't tell me, but I'd like to know. Oh hey, we found one. Never mind, we're good. very specific to giant flying bosses. Only kills flying things. Buy them. There's probably somewhere I can buy them, right? Storm Demon Soul. See what I can make out of this. Pure Cloudstone 2, yeah. I don't know if I have anything that I need for that, but, you know. Excuse me. Let's go see.
Oh, Mbasa.
Do you have...
Is there something I can make from that? Anti-magic field. Prevents magic from being used. Is that just magic, or does it also affect miracles? That would affect a lot whether it's any good.
Yes, but you must remember...
Okay, I guess we gotta get some more MP.
Thou seekest tenta. Soul of the mind.
That sounds about right.
Soul of the lost withdrawn from its vessel. Let strength be granted so the world might be mended. So the world might be mended. I keep the I'll thou mend.
Okay, let's have a look at our 2 new spells.
Do you have... God bless Mbasa.
OP magic build trying to one-shot you, and then you just turn off the magic. Looks cool. I don't know how good it'll be in the field, but it'd be fun to have. I think we're probably going to take the other one, though. Because it sounds OP as all heck.
Do you have...
Maybe once we've leveled up our faith more, we can get both.
God Mbasa.
Of course, judging by how quickly we get more slots, that seems unlikely, but you never know. So anything I can do with 18,000 souls? It doesn't really feel like it. Buy some eyes if somebody's got them.
I was what?
Clean up this inventory. Oh my gosh. Is it the 400 arrows that are now clogging my inventory? That's why I'm so heavy. Does having more arrows slow you down more? Or maybe it's the 66 full moon grass. That's also possible. Yep, that made a big difference. Okay, maybe we take like 100 arrows with us? So we're not super weighed down?
We are in... I can... I can tell you're not gonna last.
I've not... I have some precious new stuff. You'll find something really useful, surely. I have bad. There's a rumor that the silent Chief Yurt has infiltrated Boletaria. Yurt's a mercenary. Oh, he'd kill his own kin for the right price. Now, I'm not a saint, but compared to Yurt, ooh, I'm as saintly as they come. So I implore you to stay away from Yurt.
You're a little behind the times there, little patches.
So I...
Oh, now he sells cat's wings. I already got one.
Well... I have some. Well, do as you please. But don't come a-crying when it works not.
Oh, shush. Don't provide me with nothing that I want and then grumble at me for not buying it. You're just as bad as this blacksmith.
I can...
Do you have anything new to say?
Stone for bone.
Nope.
No interest, I can tell you. Thank goodness I was what? How do you... I can't imagine what it takes to slay a demon. If only I could assist in this fight.
You're helping plenty.
We are...
Wonder if anybody else might have something new to say now that we've slain a second archdemon. You've got a good point. Yurt's never kicked me down a hole.
Do you have... Old Freak? Yes, I certainly... But you must...
Yurt's never done anything nearly as bad as the stuff that Patches has done to me.
I keep the... I am here.
Like, if I had to be stuck with one of them, I'd rather be stuck with Yurt.
But at my age...
Okay, nobody else has anything going on. The Fool's Idol Archstone. Okay, I'm gonna have to head off, guys. I mean, in this game, they don't just come back, though. In none of the games, they just come back. Most of the people that Patches killed were eaten by demons and came back as the soul hungry, right? We've been surviving because we're quite capable of rumbling with demons, but in theory, every time we die, there's a chance that the demons get us and we become one of them. Same in Dark Souls. The reason that he's got so much humanity is because he's taken them from people who've then gone on to become wretches. Like the two guys in the pit. So maybe it's not murder as such, but it's pretty close. I've not met Patches in Bloodborne, no. Bloodborne's not so much on hiatus, it's just that I've not had time to play it in, like, 6 months. It's still in my active games. One of my most played recently. I've pretty much stopped playing games outside of streams. Like, I'd love to, but I don't have time. Outside of streaming is all editing and eating and sleeping and all the other stuff that's just a waste of time that I hate doing. I just want to be here streaming, but it's got to be done. Anyway, speaking of eating and that sort of thing, I am gonna have to go get some food. So with the vanquishment of that archdemon, I'll have to end here. And next time we'll press on and slay the man-eaters and look for the archdemon of this place. Which I assume is going to be the missing queen? That would make sense. Or maybe the guy who imprisoned her? I wouldn't assume the guy that imprisoned her would be here in the prison tower, though. It's probably the king that imprisoned her, right? Like the king of Boletaria? And his cruel ministers? Unless it's like a High King deal where he rules over other smaller kingdoms. But yeah, so I'm gonna have to head off, guys. Next time we're so on Friday, normally this would be the next time we play this will be on Friday, but I'm gonna be at a medical thing. Well, I gotta meet with my bosses at work about my medical conditions. So assuming I survive that, next time I'll be playing this will be Tuesday next week. Since I won't be around Friday afternoon. Man, it's gonna kill me to wait that long. This is my favorite game of the ones that I'm playing right now, I think. So yeah, it's gonna be a week before we play this again and venture on to the next archdemon. But tomorrow afternoon we're gonna be playing Slay the Spire, and in about 2 hours we're gonna be doing our casual retro night, just playing some old games. Thanks, Meebit. Really appreciate that. It should go alright, but I'm just super nervous about it. I'll get increasingly worked up about it, and then it'll all turn out okay. Download Hamachi. Oh, that's the thing that you wanted me to use to play Risk of Rain with you. Was that it? I could do that. Yeah, I'll have a look at that on my break then. Alright, thank you for watching, everybody. Thank you all for being here and keeping me company. It's been really cool hanging around with you. I hope you've had as much fun as I have. So let's see if we can find somebody to go and host. See if anybody else is playing Demon Souls. Oh, here's a guy doing another blind run. Let's go and say hi to them, shall we? The name is Shadow M. First playthrough, semi-blind, no spoilers. So we'll go say hi, but don't tell them any of the amazing things that I've done. That they haven't done yet, and probably never will, because, you know. So yeah. Thanks for being here, everybody. Hope to catch you next time. Goodbye.